having lots of fun here with circles, sectors, and arcs. We're doing some ACT questions. So we have Sarah is installing a fence around her garden, which is in the shape of a semicircle with a radius of 7 yards. The garden is fully enclosed due to the fence continuing from one end to the other of the semicircle, in a straight line, which the following is closest to the perimeter in yards of the garden. So we have a bunch of different options here. And so we're going to take a look and we're going to draw this out. So a semicircle would look like this. So we have a half a circle with this line across the bottom here, or somehow, some way. So it is half of a circle. So one of the things we do need to look at is that we have a radius of 7. So we are told this is 7 yards for a radius. So when we're looking at that part, it is really important that we use that. We are looking for installing the garden with enclosing it. So for enclosing that, what we do have to do is we have to think about half of the circumference. So the circumference would be of a full circle is 2 pi r. So if we plug in the r, we would have 2 times 7, because that's our radius, times pi, which is 14 pi. But we need to take half of that. So half of that would be 7 pi. So that would be my first part for just the circular part. But we still need to take a look at the piece. So that just takes care of like this part right here, the arc part. We still need to come up with this part right here. So if this part right here is 7 pi, and we know our radius would be from the center of this to this part, which is 7, that means that the diameter of this piece right here is 7 plus 7, which equals 14. So we have 14 here, and then we have the 7 pi for the other answer. And so if we take a look at that and we look at the options that we have to choose from, 14 plus 7 pi, if I'm looking at that, 7 pi is roughly, let's just take a look at that, 7 times pi, 7 times pi, which gives me about, here, 21.99, and we're going to add that to that 14 answer, and we get roughly 35.99. And out of my choices here, the only answer that makes sense would be answer H, 36 yards. So the answer for this would be 36 or H. And if you want more questions like this, find them on my YouTube channel, You Want Algebra. Check these out under the ACT and SAT prep section.